Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Anglophile achievement run. Alright, so we are planning on fighting the Mamluks. They have decided to rival us yet again, and I don't think that that's quite what I'm happy with. However, that does give us a good chance to eclipse them yet again. So, before we do go to war, we're going to quickly go ahead and make sure that we issue an embargo. That will be good for our power projection. Now, we also do have our armies in a pretty decent position, getting ready to go to war. Let us just double check. Yeah, let's move you up over into Cairo. Let's see, who has... You know what, I think we'll give you Joseph as your general, and then these guys, let's see, 4 siege. That's fine, we can keep that, and I think we'll move our other leader over here. So we should be able to siege them down fairly quickly and efficiently. Now, we are going to declare war after the new year has come by. We're going to go ahead and pick up the next year of tech. Now, we can't afford it now, but since we're trying to finish off our ideas for offensive, which will give us some very nice benefits in recovering of army morale, as well as extra 5% discipline, I definitely think that it is worth holding out for just a little bit longer. Now, we are doing a lot better as far as manpower is concerned. Over that last episode, we managed to get a good matter of reserves again, which is quite nice. We are making good progress. Unfortunately, we do still have ourselves a coalition over here, which is not quite as ideal as I would hope. But at least once we get that sorted, we should be able to fight the Commonwealth and then fight a couple of these smaller nations and convert them to the right religion by being careful as to who we call into what war. Alright, looks like Brunei is fighting someone again. I do not care. And you are not in Europe either, so I shall also decline. Alright, city demands Parliament. Alright, let's go ahead, give them that seat there. That'll be fine. I think it won't be too long until we have another agenda popping on up. Let's see, 1688? Okay, 2 more years, so just a little bit longer. Nothing too long, though. Oh, you know what? We also have a little bit of government reform. We should probably go ahead and spend some of this. In fact, is there something we would rather switch over to? Would there be anything that would help us out? We have the political absolutism. That's for certainly going to stay. Let's see. What are you? Core creation cost minimum autonomy in territories is also quite nice. More absolutism is probably worth that 15% aggressive expansion, especially if we've got such good what do we call it? Improved relations at the moment. What have we got here? Curtail, trade, and steering. Sure, that's fine. Anything that we want to trade around? Monthly reform progress isn't bad. Oh, we could go forward to... Oh, hang on a second. That could be a nice one. You know what have we got here? We have Royal Decree. Yeah, yearly absolutism, maximum absolutism goes up. That's not a bad call. Would that cause any problems, or do we go for the improved relations and the extra diplomatic reputation? Ooh. Honestly, I think that could be nicer than our general estates at the moment. Yeah, let's go ahead and swap that out. Let's go for the improved relation, diplomatic reputation, and monthly favor growth. Are we sure we want to change that? Let's see. Reform modifiers. Yep. That looks like we should be able to do so without any issues. So let's go ahead and try that out. And I have not ruined our government. Okay, fantastic. That's really good. That'll help us. Promoted... Hang on a second. I've got a bit of a frog in my throat again. Just give me 1 second. Alright, there we go. Let's see. We have, yeah, bureaucracy and things. I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem. Yeah, reform growth isn't too important these days. Diplomatic relations. No, I don't think we're particularly bothered by this. We could go for the less years of separatism. That could be nice, but what is this? Yeah, minimum autonomy in territories, promoter cultures, I don't think we really care about. But you never know, it could be useful. You know what, for now, let's see, how many of our, wait a second, how many cultures have we embraced? Let's go over to, where is it? Hang on a second, how have I jolly well forgotten where we're going? I've done this a million times before. Oh, I guess, oh no, here we are. Okay, so we have 2 extras that we could take on in. I don't think that's gonna be a massive problem. Alright, so you know what, maybe we do switch this around as well. Go for less years of separatism and then maybe better, what do we call that? Extra local trade goods produced over the, in the next era. It's probably not too bad. Yeah, I think that could actually be good. Oh, diplomatic relations could be nice, but again, I think if we were to click the button, what would that change? Are you sure? Give you the proposals, reform modifiers, as long as you fulfill the conditions, is not a revolutionary, and the emperor is disabled. You know what? We're just going to cancel. We're going to, I'm not 100% sure. But we're going to go ahead and expand our administration anyway. We may as well spend this stuff while we've got it. We might do some centralizing of states and things, but yeah, for now, we're just going to leave that be. We've made some nice improvements. So if we have a check, let's see, what is our modifier for our improved relation at the moment? Let's just quickly swing over and just double check. Let's see. Improved relations is now at 105%. Okay, that's really quite good. Okay, no, I'm happy with that. I'm willing to let that be for now. More conversions are successful. That is good. And here comes January 1st. Let's pick up that technology. All right, so light cavalry, that'll put us ahead. Only 289 military power. That is fantastic. Okay, and the next level is another level of forts and then combat width as well as tactics. Okay, but first of all, let's make sure that we are improving our troops. Let's see, we have infantry and cavalry to upgrade. So at this stage, shock and fire are about equal. And then shock is much better for cavalry. So let's go ahead and, what do we want? Could go for the line infantry and just keep fairly solid stats there. The morale's not too bad. I think what we're going to do, so the morale is guaranteed all the way across. Question is, do we want slightly more fire or do we want slightly more yeah, offense, defense, or balanced? I think at this point we're going to go ahead and grab, well, just knowing me, I am a bit more of an aggressive player, as we have seen me throw thousands of men to their doom. So let's go with the Caroline infantry. We're going to just assume that I'm making those kinds of decisions because so far I think I'd be a fool not to have assumed such things. Let's see, what do we want to do here? Offensive shock? I think that seems good enough. Although, Latin hussars. Huh. A little bit of defensive fire. You know what? No, I don't even think that that's particularly worth it. Let's grab the arm blanche cavalry. That should be fine. And then all that we need to do is give them a month or two to recuperate their morale, and we should be fairly alright. Alright, so... oh, hang on a second. Have we already built the Suez Canal? That looks like that has already completed. We have. Wow, I don't think I have ever been able to get a project like that finished so quickly in my life before. I always feel like they take decades and decades to make happen, but well, apparently not. Or at least not this time. So what have we got here? Another symposium. Institution spread for 10 years. I suppose that's not the worst. We'll take it. Let's go ahead and declare this war then. So here come the Mamluks. 141,000 men, only 60 in reserves. So we should already have, let's see, 180 in the area. No, maybe a couple more troops wouldn't be the end of the world, just to make sure we have overwhelming force. And how are our ships doing here? They are... Oh, they're not actually causing any trouble. They look like they have fully repaired. Okay, well that's good. Let's grab... How many men do we want to bring down? Let's see, you know, let's just chuck another fellow into outraged. Let's go with neighboring, actually. Neighboring could give a good change to things. Do we want to bring over our men? 40,000. Can we find a better spot for them so we're not taking as much attrition? So we're down to 35. Let's go and... yeah, we'll move him across there. There's no point where we should be wasting any of our manpower. You're all fine. What are these ships doing here? They're light ships. You should be. Let's go ahead and protect trade in Lubeck. That should be fine. And, you know what? Yeah, I don't think we're going to bother about bringing over any men. We should be safe for now. Also, too, our navy here should be able to hunt down theirs as well, so that'll do quite nicely. Yeah, that's going to free up quite a bit of trouble. In fact, you know what? Let's just pop out of port just so we can catch them out. They'll be there on the 9th. We'll be on there on the 9th. You know, let's just go ahead and declare this war. And in fact, I believe instead of taking... Oh, what's this? Mogostan? For Castile? Where is that? Honestly, I have not a single clue. Well, either way, we're not going to go for that. We're going to go ahead and take our first imperialism war of the series. So we will be fighting a decent number of men. We do have Granada to deal with, which honestly should be, yeah, that'll easily be taken into our lands. We have Hausa as well. They're not a huge issue. And then there's Timbuktu, which, yeah, I'm not really too concerned about. So let's just go ahead and declare imperialism. We need to take Usha. Oh, there it is. There's their capital. All right. That will be fine. Let's bring back a diplomat, and let's go ahead and declare. Oh wait, before we do forget, we have, let's see, distant war. You know what? It should be fine. We'll be all well and good. All right, off we go. You guys, 34,000 cannons. Let's bring you up onto their capital post haste. Let's grab you, my friends, and actually, you've got 3 siege. Let's go. Let's work your way over here. Let's work you over there. You have an extra siege pip. Navy is popping on out and is going to do some work. Let's grab a mission and say hunt down enemy fleets in the Mediterranean. Sure, we'll do that for now, but it will not take us much to catch them out. Hang on a second. We're just going to go ahead and grab the one that we clearly see. Yeah. Quickly get that sorted, and then you know what? Let's move ahead and say select mission, and we're going to say blockade the enemy ports. Yeah, we'll go with the Mediterranean for now. You know what? That'll be fine. If we catch out any of their navies, that's fine by me. We're already 28% of the way complete on their capital, which should be very nice. We've also got a let's see, 100 church power. I think at this point, I think we're going to save some of our our progress, and then we're going to go ahead and take the extra 50 relations with people soon. But we're going to let some of that tick down before we do use that. All right, what have we got here? Spy network construction or keep it a secret? Ooh. Cost to fabricate claims goes down. Not that we really need that. But you know what? Sure, we'll take it nonetheless. Let's also make sure that we go ahead and start building up spy network. If we can get that maxed out, that would be very nice for us. Very nice indeed. And you know what? Let's grab the infantry. We're going to bring them back off that fort there. Just make sure that we're not occupying too much trouble. In fact, let's just break down into some 6 stacks there. I think that should be, yeah, 5 or 6 stacks. That'll do fine. Let's go ahead and start carpet sieging. Again, if what are we doing? Can we seem to be in a little bit of a pickle there. Have we missed a fort that I do not know about? Doesn't appear to be so. Well, we'll figure it out as we go. We'll get you to stay there. Can we try that again? 1, 2. Okay, so it turns out it was just a little bit of a goof. We can, in fact, do things. They were just... Whoa! They were just unable to handle whatever was happening there. Okay, so what have we got here? House Dudley is done, so you're gone. Oh, the Emperor is dead, and we have been re-elected, so that's good. That is very, very good. Also, my apologies if that was a little bit loud. That was a quite a surprise. Oh, and our heir to the throne, a 151. No. And a 044. Alright, so what do? We gain 10 Imperial Authority. Wait a second, how are we down? How are we losing more again? What's happened? Alright, so we need another free city because we can have a maximum of 12. 47 heretics in the land and then 12. Oh, it's because we're not at peace anymore. Well, that is not ideal. All right, but we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, assuming that we have an heir. That's fine. We'll go ahead and close that. I will take that 10 Imperial Authority, but I do not like that child. That child is, well, not long for this world. A 151 is not good enough. Alright, but however, hang on a second. Did I just see that? We have extra discipline. Ooh, that is very, very nice. Alright, that is fantastic. Leadership, joined subject war for Castile, Swedish, and Sweden. That's fine. I will happily enjoy that. We got the capital. That is what we wanted. Do we have any forts on this side? Wait a second. We do. They're all the way down here. Well, I suppose if we've got nothing left to do, let's... We're going to bring our troops together, and we're going to kind of shuffle them. We're going to split half and half. We're going to send half of them down to here, and then the remainder we're going to break down into 2 stacks, I think, just because that will allow us to siege down a lot of this land fairly quickly. Alright, you know what? That should be fine. Let's drop off that 40,000. 15, that should be enough. So let's go ahead and quickly carpet siege everything in sight. Alright, and that should be fairly good. So we'll have a decent amount of troops forwards, just in case we do have any problems. We should be able to, siege them down fairly efficiently. Let's see, what else is going on here? You're just slowly moving around to occupy everything. This should be a fairly quick war if things go well. We do need to go ahead and take that fort though too before I forget. Yeah, that is a slight predicament now, isn't it? Alright, well, we'll see how we go. What have we got going on here? Oh, looks like, oh dear. Looks like they're taking advantage of, maybe spreading my forces a fraction too thin. Let's go... let's quickly, recoup some of our troops for a second. We're going to grab all of the immediate ones and see if we can do something there. Yeah, a little bit of an unfortunate waste of our manpower, but we should... Yeah. Yeah, we should be able to catch them out fairly well. They are going... Darn it. Let's, burn the land. Alright, well, I guess it is what it is, but they are sending themselves to their own doom because they're not going to be able to get through. But we are going to be able to get all of our troops in the right area, so... Let's go ahead and march on in and stack them. We'll grab you, take that. Let's grab you guys as well. Let's send... Actually, you know what? Have they hired more troops? Not particularly. Do they have military access all the way through here? The answer is yes, so we probably don't want to go running across there. That could be a little bit of a problem. Does look like Timbuktu is trying to take some forts, but Castile should be able to deal with them fairly efficiently. So you know what? We're just going to move around for now. We did lose another 3 stack, but that is sort of to be expected. Where are you guys heading? There on the 30th? Oh, and it looks like you don't want to go anywhere. So, that's on you, not my problem whatsoever. Alright, you know what? We're just going to pause here for a second. Let them get locked on in, and then we'll meet them in the field. They'll be there on the 6th. We'll be there on the 8th. They'll definitely not get out in 2 days. So, I'm alright with this. And, hopefully... Oh, okay. Never mind. We're going to have to bail. I did not realize they had another 40,000 men lying around. Let's get everybody around over there. And then you guys... We're going to reconsolidate our position yet again. That is, what, 70, 80,000 men. That is half of their army. So realistically, if we can handle this, we should be in a very good position. And there it is. Come on. There is a victory. Let's go ahead and scorch the earth. Let's also shift consolidate our troops because we're definitely going to get pounced upon. In fact, we're going to be pretty badly outnumbered. You know what? I think we're going to have to do a little bit of a redirect. Let's grab all of you. Yeah, we're going to march you all the way across there. Let's see. Religious action. No, we're still not going to have enough there or anything too important. National manpower modifier. I am tempted. What else could we take? We could go for some discipline. In fact, that discipline could be very nice about now. Preserve some of our manpower and cause trouble. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and really double down on our discipline, so we should be in a fairly good position. We will probably end up retreating with these guys back up to here, but if we can get everyone else nearby, that should be fairly effective. Alright, so looks like another naval battle is nice. Claims are fabricated. Sure, fine, do what it is. How are we doing here? 120% discipline each. Our morale is 0.5 higher. Equal on the tactics. Okay, so this is going to be a fairly even fight then if that's the case. We'll go... Let's see, we're not able to retreat. We possibly could now. Do we try and buy them a little bit more time? You know what? Let's call everybody back there. That should be fine. We'll stay in the fight for a couple of days. But I think we're now going to go ahead and retreat back to... oh, it looks like Alexandria. Not quite the position we wanted to go to, but it has bought enough of our smaller stacks enough time to get out. That'll be fine. Oh, I think we... Hang on a second, did we just lose that battle? Naval victory. Okay, cool. Well, I suppose we'll take it. Who are we fighting over here? We should probably check this out. Oh look, Sweden yet again. Alright, let's bring you up over there. We're going to bring you over there, and you guys over here as well. We'll stop the autonomous rebel suppression for now. We should be fine. These guys are substantially weak. Only 27,000 men. That's fine. You guys, let's go ahead and... let's see. They have a fort, 2 forts. Pretty much all for naught. Okay, let's just go ahead and... what do we want to do? Yeah, let's go for some autonomous rebel suppression. I feel like what we could do is... yeah, if it gets occupied by anybody else, we should come back and protect our own lands. But if not, we're not really too concerned. Let's see, fort over here, fort over there. In fact, you know what? We should probably go ahead and upgrade that one there if we're going to own it. We'll pick that on up. Actually, we should check before we go to war with anybody else. Is there any other forts we can upgrade? Oh, these seem fairly decent. Well, let's go... Star Fort in the mountains. You know what? We have the money. It's not going to make a difference. Let's go ahead and just go ahead and grab that. We'll also go ahead and upgrade that one there just in case any funny business goes on. And I think that'll be all well and good. So, yeah, we should also keep on spending some of our money since we have so much. Naval batteries. What do they do? Hostile, disembark, attrition. That's not bad. Sure, let's go ahead and... Doesn't look like we can build one over here in Egypt. That's a bit of a pity. Let's go for maybe some more universities and get ready. Sure, we'll build one in Cairo. That makes sense. We'll build one over there as well, just to make sure we have access through all of our lands. Let's see. Where else could we pick up a couple of universities? One here, one there. We're just going to do them at a roughly alternated pace until we can fill in the whole map, essentially. Just so we can spread out the Enlightenment when it does arrive. And the best thing is, since we have nothing but money, we can basically guarantee that it will always be nice and... quick in all of these locations. Alright, is that all of them? It does appear to be so. I think we also maybe have a state over there, so we'll grab those. Grab these. Let's grab... Hang on, is that really one of ours? Yes, it is. Okay, well, I guess we'll go ahead and build one there too. And that'll spend all of our money. Alright, so that's pretty good. Let's see. How else are we doing? Yeah, it looks like they're trying to bring their troops together. That is 70,000 of their men, so that is half their army. So if we can crush that, that will be quite ideal. Our men should be able to get pretty well recovered soon. Let's grab... Yeah, let's grab our 60,000 men. We're going to march on over here. Does look like they're trying to go for that one. Let's bring you up over there just to make sure that you're not too far away if we so desire. It does look like they're a little bit cautious as to what they're about to go ahead and do. Yeah, but we'll give it a month. Oh, but you know what? Yes, let's go ahead and grab that final offensive idea. Here comes the discipline. So now that 120% on either side is now in our favor by 5%. So that'll do us very nicely. We should also make sure that we go ahead and we're going to focus on... we're going to focus on our diplomatic power, but that'll be in another 7 years. So I guess there's not much we can do there for now. But you know what? It is what it is. We'll just use all that power to breach open some sieges and what have you. So if you do want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.